Well, hello YouTubes, Rigger again. I'm in the stunning little village of Market Wheaton at the moment, just having a quick ride out again. And one of the things I want to talk about today is the Yorkshire accent, because I've had a couple of comments on some of my videos, uploads, whatever you vlogs, whatever you want to call them, and the couple of comments, thank you, have been, oh, a proper Yorkshire accent. And I do understand that the Yorkshire accent can be confusing as anything to some people, especially if especially our foreign cousins, especially over the pond. I'm sure they, I keep saying a lot today, I'm certain that they do struggle sometimes to understand me, or many people from Yorkshire with dialects and accents. Lancashire's quite a strong dialect as well, around Bolton and places like that, Monors. So I'd just like to do a few, if I may, if you'll indulge me. So it's mainly just simple, hello pigeon, it's just simple ones. So how we actually greet each other in Yorkshire. We don't say hello, how are you? I don't actually think anybody down south says hello, how are you? We tend to say hey up or how do. So hey up is exactly how it sounds, hey up, and how do is more or less again exactly how it sounds, how do. They can be followed, both of those can be followed by me old cocker. So how do me old cocker, hey me old cocker. Cocker isn't a bad word, cocker just means friend or acquaintance, hey me old cocker. Or you can say hey me old love. And you will find that a lot of people in Yorkshire are love, male and female. Alright love, see the love. Which brings me on to another one, civvy. So civvy is how we say ta-ra. So there's your hey up, hello, and civvy is how we say see you later. Civvy pal. Normally when we meet somebody what we haven't seen for a while, we say how you doing? Now my dad says how you diddling, but I know Skeggy Cruiser uses that, so I don't know if my dad and his family's been violated over the years with diddling, and it means the same thing, how you doing, how you diddling, how's that doing. We don't say how are you doing, we say how's that doing. That means you, how's that doing, how are you doing, how's that doing. Somebody says mardy, it means that they're a bit down in the dumps. Hey, I'm right mardy. Right means right, or really. I'm right mardy. I'm really upset today. And a couple of things you need to know about Yorkshire. Lunch is dinner. We have dinner time, not lunch time, we have dinner. And dinner is our tea time. So we have brekkie, breakfast, we have dinner, afternoon, 12 o'clock time, 1 o'clock, whenever you want to call it, dinner, and tea is our 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Now our supper can be anything. If you want some supper, it's usually some Dunkin' biscuits or a quick sarnie before bed or something like that, if you have supper. My dad always has supper. And yes, he does have dripping, mucky fat as they call it round here, and I love dripping, pork dripping or beef dripping. I love dripping. If you don't know what dripping is, you'll have to Google dripping. Just make sure you get the right dripping though. I'm sure there's quite a few drippings out there. And as for food, we call it snap or nose bag or trough. Put my face in trough. Or as they say round Barnsley, face is kite. So put the kite in trough, put your face in trough, eat your dinner. get this snap. Where's me snap, man? It's in the fridge. Snap's usually something, it can be anything, snap, from any food to something you take to work in a snap box or a pack up lunch or something like that. That's usually snap. We don't tend to say going, we say going. Where's the going? Going out. Where's the going out to? Going out to the pub. Now that'll confuse quite a lot of you, that. So that's somebody saying, where are you going? I'm going out. Where are you going out to? I'm going down to the pub. Or you might, I'm going right Yorkshire there, you might say, I'm going down ale house. I'm going for a pint. You will find a lot, especially around South Yorkshire where I'm from, we don't pronounce the t like some of these comedians think we do. I'm going down to the pub. It's usually missed altogether. And the t is missed. So it's where's they going? Going down pub. Say there's no I'm going down to the pub. I'm going down pub. It's completely missed out altogether. I might shoot off one of these little side roads and have a look at some of these little villages. Because that looks an amazing road, that little back road there. If I can get turned round somewhere. So I've just gone through Market Wheaton anyway, just to give you an update of where we are. Just gone through Market Wheaton and I'm heading towards Bishop Burton now. It's stunning scenery up here. One of the other things we also say is summat and nowt. Now, summat and nowt means something and nothing. And it can be used in anything, that. What's up with thee? I don't know, summat and nowt. What's up with her up road? Summat and nowt. It just means that there's something wrong, but it's a mountain out of a molehill. It's usually bigger than what you think it's going to be. Now, one saying that I've never heard a Yorkshire person say, now I'm sure some Yorkshire people do say it, but I've never heard a Yorkshire person say it in all my 50 years, is bar gum. Bar gum. That's usually, oh look at this. Look at that, can you see that? Stunning. Bar gum is usually something that somebody not from Yorkshire thinks Yorkshire people say. Like flat caps and whippets and breeding pigeons, it's bollocks. There is one word in Yorkshire that sounds extremely offensive, and it's cunt. Now, don't switch off, bear with me. Now, anywhere else you use that word, it is quite offensive. It's one of the top 3 most offensive words, along with, I'm not going to say it, but it is one of the top 3 most offensive words. Now in Yorkshire, cunt just means couldn't. I couldn't do that. Why haven't you done it? I couldn't do it. That's all it simply, I'm going to, oh no, that's going into college. I better not go into college. My niece went there to Bishop Burton College. Stunning little place. Yeah, so if you ever hear a Yorkshireman say cunt, don't worry, it's not an offensive one unless he's screaming at you. And if you've got a Yorkshireman screaming at you, or a Yorkshire woman screaming at you, and they use that word, then you better shit yourself, because all hell's going to let loose. So don't be offended with that. There are hundreds of different Yorkshire words we say, like I'm sure some of you know someone, put wood in oil. That means shut door. With a morning barn, again, shut door. That makes a better doer than there does a window. Again, that just means you normally stood in front of telly or something and somebody can't see. So that makes a better doer than there does a window. And like I said, there's hundreds and hundreds of other ones. And if I can think of some more, I'll put some more up later. I might do a Yorkshire accent or teaching Yorkshire part 2. This is a stunning little place. I don't know if they are Tudor, but they certainly look Tudor. They've probably been round long enough. Second entrance. And this pub, I love this pub. I've not been in, probably won't let smelly rough arse bikers with leathers in there, but it does. And this little pond, I've taken many pictures around this little pond, so you'll have seen this little pond. It's brilliant, little seagull sat up on top of the cross. So there ain't much at Bishop Burton. I'm sure there's more further back, but it is a very, very nice place, Bishop Burton. So yeah, that's the lesson 1 of learning Yorkshire, and I think I'll get some more up sometime. If you wonder where I'm heading, by the way, I'm heading up to East Coast Motorcycle World. I do actually like it there. I think that cafe's bang on, and as I said, you know, in one of my last videos, it's a little bit further than Squire's Cafe Bar from me at Leeds, but these roads are fantastic. I love these roads, and you get some amazing sights. If you're not from round this area, or you ever get a chance to come over here and want to see something, then please, by all means, drop into around Yorkshire, anywhere around Yorkshire. This is East Yorkshire I'm in at the minute, and it has some absolutely stunning scenery, stunning views, and you can fully understand why people say this is God's own county. He made everywhere else God, and then he looked down and thought, you know, it needs something special, and he built Yorkshire. Even though they've tried robbing as barriers, robbing as borders many times. I think this at one time used to be called, was it Northumberside or Northumberston or some shite like that. It's not, it's Yorkshire, and I don't care if it's East Yorkshire, West Yorkshire, South Yorkshire, North Yorkshire, it's Yorkshire. And a little fact, Robin Hood was a Yorkshireman. He wasn't from Nottingham, because the village where he originally or allegedly comes from is a place called Loxley. He was called Robin of Loxley, and Loxley used to be in Yorkshire before successive governments have tried robbing us of our heritage, and because we were the largest county, they were shit scared that we might revolt, because they treat Yorkshire people like absolute shite. Ah, gum, that'd look nice on a plate. Some horseradish round that, some mashed tatties. Whoa, bless you. Now, Yorkshire pudding. Now, Yorkshire pudding, if you don't know what Yorkshire pudding is, you can either Google Yorkshire pudding or toad in hole. Toad in hole's just a rubbed out version of a Yorkshire pudding with a sausage slung in it. They were just showing off because they had sausages and we had shit all. And a Yorkshire pudding, by the way, if you have a Sunday lunch and you get your Yorkshire puddings with your dinner, that's not how you should eat them. You should eat your Yorkshire puddings first, and then you have your meat and your veg. Now, the reason for that is because the Yorkshire pudding is basically flour and water thrown in an oven, cooked. That's basically what it is. It's not much else. A bit of salt, bit of pepper, bit of vinegar, maybe a bit of oil, if you want to be like that, and it blows up, gets up like that. A good one does. But you should eat your Yorkshire pudding first, because that was supposed to fill you up, because there wasn't much meat and veg around. That's why a Yorkshire pudding got made. And it's not just for a Sunday. You can eat Yorkshire pudding any time, and you can even have Yorkshire pudding, as a sweet, as the posh people call it, a pudding to us. Yeah, so you'd have your snap, or if you were having a 3-courser, they'd have the starter, you'd have your main course, and you can have your pudding as a Yorkshire pudding, out with butter and sugar on, or if you really want to be killing it, you can put jam on it. So you could put, this is Beverley, by the way, this is proper Adventures with Woody Graham's territory. So yeah, you'd put your butter on, put your jam on, put some sugar on top, and get it down the neck. You'd scran it. Scran it means eating, by the way. I'm going to go through there one of these days. In fact, I might come back round and go back that way. Yeah, so you'd get it down the neck, you'd scran it. Well, that ate it, and it's not hate with a H, it's ate as in you've eaten. So yeah, I'm going to finish it there now because I'm sure you're getting bored of listening to me, so I'll catch you in a bit. Bye bye for now.